Hey guys, welcome to the 25th episode of the News and Updates S.H.Figuarts series. Just want to let you know that I'm on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Once I reach that milestone, I'll be giving away one of these Tamashii Nation store exclusive Son Goku Innocent Challenger. So if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe because you might even be the one who takes this one home. So as always, we're going to start here in my website, DBZSHFIGS.com. Just a reminder, it's a website that I created where you can go in and find out the complete history of the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts line. You could click on any figure here. You could look through every release, through every year, look at pictures, videos, information, anything you could ever want from a Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts. And also want to highlight the Amazon deal tab where you can go in here and then find all the best deals currently on Amazon that'll save you some money if you're looking to pick some of these figures up. Also, just wanted to remind you that I did launch a brand new Discord server where I've compiled a bunch of people that come here and just talk about Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts all day, sharing all the latest news and their figure photography and everything like that. So if that sounds like something you'd want to join, there's going to be a link in the description. But anyways, with the Amazon deal tab, just still wanted to highlight some of the best deals currently on there. So if you want any of the 3 mini Daima figures, they're all on sale. Vegeta for only $23.50, Piccolo for only $53, and Goku for only $26. So, you'll save a good amount of money if you buy them from Amazon. Currently, they're all on Prime, meaning that you'll probably get them like the very next day at your doorstep. Also, the Ultra Instinct Goku does have 11% off currently, so $55 for that one. A really nice figure, probably the most accessible Ultra Instinct Goku we're ever going to have, so that one's on sale as well. This blue Vegeta, one of my favorite Vegetas in the entire line, is retails for $35, but it's currently 20% off, only $28 for one of the best Vegetas, like I said. And then the Goku GT, 13% off, $46, $47. You get a pretty nice small Goku figure with a Kamehameha effect piece, so that's a pretty good deal there. And lastly, you have the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. It has like $5 off, which, is not the world, but I mean, it's still a good amount of discount. And then also, I know I spoke about this like a few weeks ago, but Amazon is still currently not taking pre-orders anymore for Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts, just with the whole, tariff situation is just complicated for them. They don't know what price they're going to get it at, so they just decided to bring down all the pre-orders. But anyways, we're going to keep it moving. Next up is a Tamashii Nations calendar. So if you don't know, this is like, a calendar that Tamashii Nations updates themselves, where they just put all the upcoming releases and re-releases. But right now, it's pretty bare bones. There's not much going on. We only have the Vegeta Adult Daima going to be released May 24th, allegedly. So you might get it this month if you pre-ordered it from like an imported site. So you might get it. But for us here in America, we probably won't see it in store shelves till like mid-June. That's my guess. They could be doing better and we actually get it around May, but I don't think so. But anyways, next up is Premium Bandai. Just wanted to highlight again that they have currently free shipping on orders of $120 or more. And this goes on until the end of May. So we still got like 3 weeks, give or take. So if you want to make a bulk order from Premium Bandai, now is the time, because if it adds up to over $120, you'll save that $10 shipping that they charge for whatever reason. And yeah, I mean, the bad thing is that they don't really have a lot of stock. Like, they have Saiyan Race on Earth Goku, and then these other ones that you could probably find cheaper elsewhere. Like, I showed you the Goku GT and the mini Goku on Amazon, as well as the Super Saiyan 3 and the Ultra Instinct. So is it even worth it to order from here? I don't know. Maybe unless you're picking up this Purunga, I guess. But also just wanted to bring up some bad news, is that they did have a little post about the tariff situation. So, just like all of us, we don't really know what's going on. We don't know what the future holds, It's kind of like a self-inflicted thing right now, and I'm not going to get into politics because I don't do that on my channel. But it seems like it's something that could be 100% sure, or could also, they change their mind tomorrow and just scrap everything. So we don't know what's going on. They're just kind of letting us know that if like the tariffs do go through, then, these figures might potentially cost twice as much, which would be probably the death of the SH.Figuarts hobby, in my opinion, because, the prices we already have for some of these figures, imagine doubling them. I think that would really, completely price out like 90% of collectors. There's still, the big pockets that might, continue buying them. But like me personally, if you take an $80 figure and you make it into a $160 figure, I'm not buying that. So, they might just price us all out. But anyways, let's just continue as though things are normal. So the latest pre-order is the SH.Figuarts now for $80. Still no closing window, which makes sense. It's only been up for like a month. But anyways, $80 is quite a bit of money, but it is kind of like a Piccolo figure. I know people keep leaving in the comments that that's kind of a rude thing to say about, Namekians. They don't all look alike, but you tell me. But anyways, gonna keep it moving to Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku Mini Daima, $70. I've told you so many times by now, I would have loved for this figure to be at the $60 price point. I think at $60, that would have been like a perfect price. You get a mini figure, you get a bunch of different faces and hands, and that beautiful effect piece. That's basically a lot of people, that's what they want from this set. We all, I think, are waiting for an adult Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku from Daima, but, we got to buy this one for that effect piece. Still no closing date on that one. This one's been open since February 28th, so it's been, a few months now. And just a reminder, won't be delivered to you until December of 2025. And then the only other pre-order that's currently still open is the Broly 40th anniversary, the second run. So this one is actually kind of surprising to me. It's been open since the end of January, and we're now like mid-May. So I'm surprised they haven't announced when that one is going to close. It's a really nice collector's piece, especially with this 40th anniversary stand. It's really going to make it stand out. No pun intended. But, if you missed out on, maybe you weren't collecting SH.Figuarts back in 2012, 2013, and then this is something that has eluded you because, these would resell for like $300. Now is the perfect chance to get it for like a third of the price and just add it to your shelf or keep it sealed or whatever you do with your figures. It's a really nice collector's piece. Hey guys, I'm happy to announce that I'll be starting an optional membership program to my channel. If you want to support the videos as well as the website, you will be receiving exclusive emoji and badges, as well as your name will be displayed at the end of every video. You will also get all my new videos early before anyone else. I will also be hosting an exclusive live stream with all the members once a month. Just want to say completely optional and up to you if you want to join. Link in the description. Then we're going to go over to Big Bad Toy Store. Just a reminder, they do have pre-orders open for the Majin Buu, the good Buu, the fat Buu, whatever you want to call them. It's a really nice figure. Another one that, it was just so unexpected when they announced that they were going to be reissuing it because, it's a pretty premium figure. So I'm really glad a lot of people are going to be able to get their hands on this one. And then also the adult Piccolo from Daima, with the soft goods cape. As you can see here, it's going to have bendy wires on the cape so you could articulate the cape however you desire. $75, which makes sense. Proud Namekian, I'm pretty sure it was around $75 as well. I'm definitely going to be picking this one up just for the cape, honestly. I don't really care too much about the Daima aesthetic, but I really like the cape. But I would suggest you actually pre-order from Toys in the Box because they have theirs up for $5 less than Big Bad Toy Store. I bought from Toys in the Box before. I know they're legit. I know they're good people. They do good business. So that's where I'm going to be pre-ordering mine from. They also still have available the Vegeta, the older style battle clothes for $90, which, it's not too bad compared to, like pre-ordering on Premium Bandai with $10 shipping. You're just paying like $10 more after the fact. So I don't think that's a bad deal at all. And also just want to remind you that I do have a code for 5% off Toys in the Box. Click the link in the description and you'll get them for even cheaper. So make sure you do that if you haven't. Now moving on to some third-party stuff that I've started to, cover a little bit. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm the expert or that I keep up with everything, but I'm just trying to incorporate a little more. They do still have in stock the Demoniacal Fit, the Broly, the Legendary Berserker. It's a pretty nice one, and it's actually pretty cheap. If you compare it to the $90 that Premium Bandai is charging for theirs, this one's actually cheaper. I have seen some, mixed reviews on it. Some people love it. Some people don't really like it that much. But at the end of the day, it's a Broly for $65. You can't really ask for more there. They also still have in stock the Time Vanguard action figure. So this one is from one of the video games. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's a nice, time traveling Goku. He has a little sensu bean pouch there, as you can see. It's very detailed, to be honest. So if that's something that interests you, this one's not bad at $50. It comes with quite a bit of accessories, power pole, and then a bunch of faces as well. And then they also have pre-orders open for the upcoming Demoniacal Fit, the Top Gun. So this is basically just a future Trunks. So full price is going to be $49 plus shipping. So now they're asking just for $9, just, so you can reserve yours. And then they have a whole schedule here of when you make your other payments. So that one's pretty cool. Actually, it might be one that I end up picking up just because I'm a really big fan of Future Trunks. And some of the previous third-party Future Trunks I've actually regretted not getting just because they look so great. But we'll see how that one goes. And also just in stock, they do have the Scarlet Martial Artist, which is the Kaioken Goku, basically. I know the martial artist body is, it's been praised quite a bit. So if you want that body in a Kaioken form, this is the best way to get it. $41, not bad. Retail for, the cheapest Kaioken Goku, the one that you can find in Walmart or Target, is $35. So you're not really paying that much on top of it. But anyways, gonna move over to some other news. So officially from the Instamashi Instagram page, they did announce that they're gonna have a collaboration with Dragon Ball Legends. So I'll be honest, never played the game, so I don't know much about it, but some people seem to be excited. A lot of people seem to point at this character, like Consistent Stranger 55 posted on the S.H.Figuarts subreddit that it's probably gonna be Shallot. So it's one of the, I guess, exclusive Saiyan characters in the video game. And, you could see him turn like Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue. I guess he could do it all, right? But, it's kind of a fun thing if you played the game. I actually really enjoyed like the Time Patroller releases because, I did play that game. So, in my head, it kind of had like a nostalgic feeling to it. But I never played this one, but he does look cool. I'm not gonna lie. I hope they do something similar to like with the Time Patroller where they included the base head and then the Super Saiyan head. I don't know if they'll include all these heads, but I'm always open to being positively surprised by Tamashii Nations. Make us happy, please. And then there is this new render going around from LS Studio for a third-party Moreau figure. And it's not a figure that, a character that a lot of people have seen because I know a lot of people don't read the manga, but I'm excited for this one. I think it's a pretty cool design. I like all the things that he comes with, all the different hands and the effect pieces. If this does come true, I'll probably be picking it up because I don't really see a timeline where Tamashii Nations releases a Moro for, at least like 5 years, if I'm being honest. And then also did get a new update on the Cell Juniors, the third-party one. So I did actually pre-order these, and I'm happy to see that it's coming along nicely. I can't wait to get my hands on these because, I don't know when Tamashii Nations is going to be releasing any Cell Juniors. So I'm just happy to be getting these. They look amazing once again. Also, Demoniacal Fit now working on a father-son Unbreakable Bond. So basically this is like a duplicate of the San Diego Comic-Con 2024 exclusive, the one that comes with Goku and Gohan and the Nimbus Cloud. So they're, for some reason, taking their stab at it. As you can see, they have like two different Gohans on there. One that stands up and one that sits. And then you have your Goku there with his windswept hair and his regular hair. So it just looks like it's going to be kind of like a exact copy of that. So if you missed out on that one and it's too expensive now, this one is probably going to be cheaper. And then lastly, this one I'm actually very excited about. Black Hole is coming out with a Ultimate Gohan. So this one is not with the purple gi. This one's like with his regular like orange. I know it looks kind of red on there for some reason, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be like orange gi, the Ultimate Gohan from the Buu Saga. We only have like one of those, or I believe two in the line, and those have been like years ago, so they're kind of hard to come by now. And this one looks great, if I'm being honest. I hope it comes with more stuff than this, but if it's just this, I'll be happy with it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to all the different things that these third-party companies are doing, because, it seems like they move really fast, and especially now that there's like several trusted third-party companies. We have like a bunch of different releases, and then also being third parties, like I don't feel bad if I don't pick all of them up because they're not quote unquote official. Like with the Tamashii Nations release, I always pre-order them because I want all the official releases. And these ones, I'm like, it's easier to like pick and choose what you want. But anyways, just want to give a big shout out to the members of the DBZSHFIGS Club. We have Blue Fires, Owen, and Burgos LJ. I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel as well as the website. We always have fun live streams doing unboxings and reviews before the channel ceases. So if that's something that interests you, make sure to join. Again, completely optional, but just always a fun time. And then if you're still hearing me at this point, just want to let you know that you're a real one, and I really appreciate you, and I hope you have a nice rest of your day.